The devastation is vast. Rubble, twisted cars, and debris. And in the scramble to find survivors, rescuers are using their hands to search because there isn't enough heavy equipment. It's unclear how many people are trapped or were pulled out to sea, but the number of dead here is surging. The walls started falling around us, says this woman who escaped a shopping mall before it collapsed. The injured are being evacuated by military plane as disaster officials here struggle to cope. The destruction on the coast in Palu is only part of it. Areas closer to the quake's epicenter are still cut off. What has happened to over 250,000 people there, unknown.
The bridges and the roads are damaged to get in. It's very, very difficult.
The island was struck by two powerful disasters, though the tsunami took experts by surprise. In this video, a man is shouting to people that it's coming. Then the wall of water.
It's unusual for an earthquake which generates a tsunami to be so close to land, so the shaking destroys towns and buildings. It was a double whammy.
With more than 200 aftershocks recorded so far, thousands are sleeping outside. Disease is a growing worry. Food, fuel, fresh water in short supply, and looters are stealing whatever's left. But the desperate concern for most survivors is finding relatives and friends who are missing, checking hospitals and makeshift morgues that line the streets. Aid has been slow to reach the area because only part of the airport at Palu is open. It's an 18-hour drive from here, and parts of the road are said to be blocked. Officials warn that as they're able to push into those remote areas that have been cut off, the death toll is going to spike, and already they're starting to bury people in mass graves.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.